If you're an F1 fan, the CLK63 AMG Black Series is going to look and sound very familiar. From Melbourne to Monza, its thundering exhaust is enough to drown out even a whole grid of F1 cars. And the best bit? You can now buy one of your very own. But what makes an AMG into a Black Series? Well, take the base ingredients of a huge V8, subtly menacing looks, epic performance, and mixed with a dose of extra noise, drama and attitude, garnished with a sprinkling of carbon fibre and some pumped up bodywork, and voila!
We've already driven the Black Series version of the CLK63, and it's fair to say we had a few issues, not least with the gearbox. So is the CLK any better?
With a day job keeping a pack of angry F1 cars in check, you'd have to hope the chassis has been pretty well honed. The upgrades include race-spec suspension, running 35mm lower, fully adjustable and with significantly wider track than the standard CLK63.
Which is why we need these mean-looking wheel arch extensions, these front ones made from carbon fibre.
There's more power too. 500 brake horsepower instead of 474. Bigger brakes, a lower final drive, a limited slip differential, strut braces and lightweight 19-inch forged wheels. 0 to 62 miles per hour falls by 4/10 to just 4.3 seconds, and there's a raised limiter that doesn't cut in until 186 miles per hour. Okay, but what about the gearbox?
Well, it's still an auto, and although there's a manual mode with a 20% faster shift time via these paddles here, it still doesn't offer the control or involvement you get from a proper stick shift, or even a DSG style dual clutch gearbox.
The engine just about makes up for it though. Developed in-house by AMG, it displaces a massive 6.2 litres. Revised intakes and a new exhaust unleash more power and noise, and the results are explosive. This is a seriously fast car. It's pretty special on the inside too, with carbon fibre everywhere, race-style seats, shifter paddles, and even an AMG race timer function on the display unit. Oh, and you can forget back seats. Black Series is too hardcore for kiddies. So all this must mean it's a true rival to track specials like the 911 GT3, right?
The ride is bone-shakingly hard, and the steering's pretty heavy too, but there's none of the slack around the dead ahead you get in most Mercedes. There's real feedback though, and this is one of the most involving AMGs we've ever driven. It's also lots of fun, unlike the admittedly rather scary SLK Black. And if you like going sideways, you'll find plenty of opportunity to indulge yourself. The ESP permitting a small amount of showboating before stepping in and saving it from yourself.
Great stuff, but is it really worth £34,000 more than the standard CLK63 AMG? Well, if you value exclusivity and don't care that only those in the know can tell your 100 grand Black Series from a 30 grand CLK200 compressor, then you're going to answer yes. It's almost worth it for the noise alone too. Make no mistake, this is a truly epic car. All it needs is a decent gearbox, something AMG will be unveiling very soon on the new SL63. We can't wait. So what do we like? The engine's noise and power, the subtly hardcore looks, and the unexpectedly focused handling. And on the downside, the pricing is a bit crazy. Not everyone's going to appreciate it for what it is, and ultimately the automatic gearbox spoils the fun.